Welcome back to Joe vs. Al in Dwarf Fortress. Gotta start out with some apologies. We've been away for a while due to an injury to Joe. We also tried a different recording setup, so Joe has some reverb this time around. And Al lost some footage, so we're actually skipping an episode. Don't really know what you missed because we can't view it, but I think there was a mega mammoth? Something like that. Joe got attacked, some kids died. It's all good. But let's forget all that and head over to Joe's fort to kick off this episode. Remember to clap and hop, and I'll see you on the other side. Well, here we are at my fort. Joe's fort. The Great Cook Challenge. Too many cooks?
Too many cooks?
I don't know what we're calling this.
Too many
Scrape
cooks.
gold.
Break me off a piece of that cooking bar.
Cook cat bar. So I just kind of wear mammoth attack. I gotta get these guys buried. That's step number 1. Alright. Downstairs. Upstairs. Are you going to do the thing?
What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm just watching you. I'm just sort of...
That usually triggers a musical reference.
Downstairs, upstairs, down... I don't know
Something
what?
From... I don't know! I don't know the musicals as well as you do. It's from Fiddler on the Roof. There's something about going up a stair or down a stair or something.
Oh, the one
younger.
even longer going down. If I were... Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna do that. Stop trying to make Fiddler on the Roof happen, Joe! It needs to be organic. You can't do this to me.
Why didn't...
I forgot you have a different texture pack. I hate everything about... Go in your texture pack and let me see what you have. Graphics.
Blood Dwarf Therapist? Got it.
No.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of dwarves. Last year...
You know what? I'm not changing. Forget about that.
Last week, I ran into a labor problem. A labor crunch. Things weren't getting done simply because I didn't have enough people.
Just
which is
wait
annoying
until Toady introduces
wanna...
the communism update, Joe.
That won't help things, Albert. Don't you know anything?
Yeah. I don't know. This isn't technically a capitalist economy either, though. This is just like...
That's been discussed in the subreddit.
Straight up tyranny, I guess?
Or God? That's the best that's where I lean.
Yeah, but even, like, God doesn't, like, exercise this much control. Right? Like, he can tell you to do things, but, like, a lot of times people were just like, but I don't feel like it.
Yeah, I mean, you got a point. Alright, I was gonna start setting up my forge.
They do have a certain amount of free will, though, so it's not completely, like...
They don't! We've covered this! If they're not doing what you tell them to, then something's very weird and wrong.
Yeah, but they can have things like moods, or they can decide they want to sleep.
That's fair enough. Other gods could come in.
They don't have the big 5 personality scale. It'd be interesting if, like, how conscientious is this dwarf, like, came into play, where you could tell a dwarf to do it, and sometimes he would cut gems, but he really would just spend a lot of times in the cavern.
Well, that happens as they're slipping in and out of depression.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But I mean, just as a matter of a personality trait.
Yeah, they're not, like, lazy.
Yeah. Which is...
That guy's hauling an anvil around, which I always find astounding.
Maybe they're just genetically predisposed to be, you know, on top of stuff.
Do I want... No, here's what I want. Alright. So, I don't know if you realize this, Albert, but while we're doing the challenge, it's important to have the rest of the fort keep pace with what's going on in your world.
I didn't realize that.
Like, say, defenses and things like that.
I can't even tell what your workshops are, so... I'm completely lost. Is there a furnace down there on the bottom right of that room you're in right now?
Apprentice?
A furnace.
Yes, there's a magma forge. I'm not going for magma right now. That was a joke, Albert, because that was what happened to you last game.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on with your fort, and it's hard because I don't know what any of these workshops are.
I just said I'm going to start setting up my forge, but you were jabbering on about the big 5 personality traits. This is a thing that happens, sir.
I guess I'm low in conscientiousness. What's going on with my fort
is I'm starting my metalworks down here.
Metalworks? Metalworks.
And I'm going to have...
Do we have bituminous coal in this world?
We do. We do.
I mean, like, have you hit it yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 2.
I was doing a little warm-up play before we got on, and I was like, ooh, I have bituminous coal in my practice for it as well. So that was something I started throwing on the smelter.
Alright, so I want metal bars, and I want... Metal bars? No, that's not right. This is wrong. This is all wrong. Get rid of this.
Get rid of that.
No, leave that.
So you have, I assume, a furnace, a metal crafter...
No, get rid of this.
Shop, or a weapons...
You made part of that animal.
I forget what the shops are. all of a sudden.
What in God's name is happening to you?
I'm trying to look at your shops and they don't look like anything I've ever seen before. I don't know why you insist on changing your tile set.
Well, now it's obviously it's just for this reaction.
Every time we play,
the
viewers must be confused too. It's not just me.
I doubt that highly.
Every time.
Oh, again, I'm also. Oh God, that guy's experiencing.
Are those
Do I have?
bars
Oh crap!
that they're bringing?
You're killing me. Would you let me just walk through what I'm doing instead of just screaming things at me?
Welcome to the Joe and Al walkthrough, Dwarf Fortress.
What?
This is our Dwarf Fortress walkthrough, or speed run. We've got some new strats we're gonna try.
I'm building coffins here so that I can bury my dead.
And that's what your coffins look like, huh?
Apparently, yes. Is that not what your coffins look like?
Does that seem normal to you? Are they bone coffins? No.
I like it though.
They look like skeletons are carved on the top of all of them.
No, they look like badass like coffins. Like yeah, they've got like the person with the arms folded and holding a sword on top of them.
Okay.
Carved into the top, which is great. Over here is my metalworks. I've got smelters here. They're gonna smelt down metal nuggets. I've got charcoal here. And there's going to be metal bars here.
And is that your metalsmith? Or, yeah, metalsmithing workshop on the right?
I forge, yes.
Forge? Right.
Yes. However, I need to put in here, I need to put stone, not blocks. I need to put metal stones here. Disable, enable, block, block, block. Okay. And up here is where the coal is being turned into coal.
So you have 4 different smelters right now?
I have 4 different smelters right now.
That was one of the things that was confusing me. What's to the right of those 2 upper smelters?
This?
Yes, that's a wood furnace?
This is a wood furnace, yes. Because you need 1 thing of wood, and then you can start making coal.
Right. If you have bituminous coal, which you do.
If you have bituminous coal, which we do. Which is being mined all over the place. Fervently. I have decent shelter, and here, I don't know if you noticed, not here. Ooh, interesting. I didn't know I dug that. This is my crap room. I should make a bigger stockpile down here somewhere for just stuff.
Is that not what the lower right is?
The lower right is going to expand slowly into more and more workshops.
Oh, okay. It just looks like you got a bunch of stuff there already.
Here?
No, to the right.
That's my kitchen.
Oh, okay.
That's important. You know why, Albert?
Because people need to eat?
That's part of it, yes.
Yay, I win. I'm a Dwarf Fortress expert, Joe. I've learned all you can teach me.
Bridge? Yes. I want a bridge here. Goes this way. No, I want a bridge here. That goes this way.
And this is going to be for what? For invaders and stuff?
Yeah, I'm making an alternate route in so that I can line this with deadly, deadly traps and murder people. Force them to path that way and not this way, not the main way.
But you have a bridge so that if you just don't want them to hit the traps,
well, I don't want my dwarves doing anything. I don't want anyone using that unless it's.
Well, your dwarves don't trip their own traps, in my experience.
It's just longer, and sometimes they're stupid, and they're like, I'm going to go. Also, a lot of times I do like an S, you know, switchbacks, so that it's even more area that the people have to cover coming in, and I can make more traps. And while I'm doing that, a lot of times my dwarves are like, I'm going to use this incredibly elaborate S route to get into the fortress, but.
So when your invaders come, you're going to have to flip the switch to pull up these drawbridges and to put down the other drawbridge.
Correct.
It would be nice if you could set like a negative burrow.
Null burrow?
Where you're just like, guys, don't go here.
You can forbid stuff, but it's...
You can't forbid an area though, right? You could keep a door tightly closed, or no, lock it, forbid passage.
You could do that.
That would seem like it would be a better way. To me.
You can, roots and nodes, I think. No, that's not it. Maybe it is? You can definitely forbid areas, but it really acts more, we've covered this, it acts more like a strong suggestion on your part, and they will still go through it if, like if you paint the area around your entrance forbidden, they're gonna be like, well, we gotta get in here, so. Okay. We're going through that.
Hematite, or...
Get some hematite going.
Get them hemoglobins.
Hemoglobs. Globins. The question is, do I put this all in one lever? Also, did I link up this bridge? Okay, good. So that I can't possibly not have it all switch. That's my question.
I could think of... I can imagine some scenarios where you might want to just not let anything through.
Yep. So I don't do it all in one lever. So I can build another lever. Build another lever. Not a stonefall trap. I remember which.
I'm a little bit hurt that you're stealing my corridor full of trap strategy.
Yes, that is yours. It's true.
I invented
Albert
that.
came up with that.
If you remember the day on the forums where I was like, guys,
2017.
what if we had like a really narrow hallway and just put a bunch of traps in there? And everybody was amazed at how much of a genius I was.
Then they all clapped.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for my, like, collapse your fort into a pit as you arrive strategy to catch on, but I think that I feel that people are gonna really see the wisdom of that as time moves forward.
Do I have a dump yet? Something I'm wondering. Albert goes where few have gone before in Dwarf Fortress and builds a circular room.
So here we are in our lava revealed area at my fort. I want to thank our featured patron this week, Ryan Amsler, for being awesome and supporting the show. Thank you, Ryan. Supports all of our stuff, really, not just this, but it's still awesome.
So you found
lava.
Can
I break through into, like, a cavern area? I really want to just be like... Oh, I can't even do that.
Yes, you can. Well, why? What are you trying to do?
Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah. There's a cavern right here. So if I dig over here, I can get to some kind of opening, it seems like.
Yes? To what end?
I want to have my cook set up by the lava fields.
Oh, right. Hell's Kitchen. You couldn't have just dug that yourself?
Point. Couldn't I have just done what?
Dug it yourself?
Then there wouldn't be, like, the whole, like, shores of the lava ocean gritty hell feel to it.
I really don't think there's lava shores. I think you've made that up and have stuck with it. It's interesting.
It's not the case.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see here.
It's interesting how your fort is one level below the surface.
Alright, so I'm gonna try this.
Whoa! What's this?
Can't get the cursor coordinates. Well, this is DF Hack, Joe.
I know. Oh, it's a smartass. What are you doing in DF Hack?
I'm trying to make a circle, so I can have a circle dining room, so I can one-up you.
Did you look this up before we started recording, or did you look it up?
There we go. I don't understand. What are you implying there, Joe?
You're such a dick. It's off-center from your hallway, though. That's weird.
No, that's fine.
You were all snide when I was... You're like, I'm sure they'll really enjoy those rounded corners, Joe.
And they will, but they're going to enjoy this more.
Oh, imagine we could compete for the dwarves' love. I guess we're kind of doing that. So technically, it's the same role that of dwarves, but after the first migration wave, it kind of stops.
All right, so we are. What kind of? I forget. So I have a wood furnace here, which I'm making charcoal with. I'm making coke from bituminous coal here. I'm going to copy you further and try to make some more furnace area, because I also am nervous about invasion. That has bitten me real bad in the past. I'm just trying to dig here.
Mind that I invented this, creating room in order to make. Well, you have the magma.
What?
What?
That's for my cooks, Joe. I don't know why that's so difficult for you to understand.
You're not going to use magma for your forges?
I might. I don't know.
Wow, you're getting interrupted by a lot of flying things. You think they use the clap and hop technique?
It's not
going to make any sense to anyone.
Oh yeah, because it's later in the episode. I forgot. Oh, we're digging all these bedrooms out too.
Yep.
So a lot of things for my miners to do. I'm just going to sort of wait.
684 bedrooms.
I might just go ahead and build another smelter over here.
Delter?
Smelter, yeah, the one who smelter Delter.
You got a guy with a mood right there.
Yeah, but he wants cloth stuff. Remember, we can't figure out what he needs.
No, we know what he needs.
We don't have the cloth, or he's in the workshop, like screaming out for cloth.
Right. Yep.
So we might get a caravan, but probably not. He's probably just gonna go berserk and be mad.
Yep. How's your farmer doing? Is he interrupted by a giant fly again? That's bizarre.
I don't have like a military yet, so we'll maybe be able to do that in a little bit.
It's just I had no giant flies. You have a giant fly.
Okay.
I wonder what. I'm curious, literally curious, how the game is like. Albert gets giant flies.
It might be because my fort is open more on the top. You know what I mean?
It might be because you cracked the caverns. I don't think I've cracked the caverns. And he's gone.
Yep. I figured that was going to happen pretty soon.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I guess, should I go over the dig circle command?
Yes.
I did look at it briefly. So it's It starts it off hollow, which I don't know why that's the default, but you just tell it what your radius you want is, and you have your cursor set where you want it centered, and so you dig circle filled, so that, you know, creates a room, and then you tell it how.
If you didn't type filled, what would happen?
It would just create like a circle, like an open.
I could see how that would, you know, maybe you'd want that somehow. I don't know. It's good to know that there's both.
Yeah, but that's not what I wanted.
Yes, understood. So. That's the kind of thing where I could see, like, if they didn't have a toggle for that, being like, why can't I just draw a circle at some point in my life?
Yeah, I don't know why you would make it the default, though. That's the thing that's sort of odd to me.
You have stairs over there to the left, too.
Because that was where I was originally designating down here.
Gotcha.
Dog. Dog, dig.
Diggalodian. So you're heading right for this cavern. You're gonna start off the Hell's Kitchen. Quote,
yeah, I want to get at least
on the shores
cook down there.
On the shores of the lava.
If he's not stark raving mad already in the ocean. Doesn't seem to be happening to me, so that's good.
So weird.
I'll get my smelters up.
Oh, he's making a wooden scepter.
Oh, that's the loom. Oh, it needs masonry. Interesting.
Why are you making wooden scepters?
Because they wanted that at the trading caravan.
Right.
I have a couple of masons, so I guess they're just busy doing other stuff. This guy's my wood crafter, and this guy is also stone crafting. So I'll just wait. Just let stuff happen. What's our bed stockpile like? Is there a bed? Yeah, here we go. We got.
You have 2, maybe 20 even built-ish. You don't care to have that on high. Nothing. I'm not gonna.
What?
That'll be fine. No, you don't have it on precise counts, which would bother me.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Okay. So you said at the end of your turn. I know people haven't heard that yet, but you said you'd walk me through how to make these conditions so people will keep building something. I want to make wooden barrels.
Okay.
And always have, let's say, 10 on hand.
Okay, so there's 2 numbers you have to keep in mind. One is when the order will trigger.
Okay.
And one is how many they'll build once it triggers.
Okay, so I want to go queued for wood barrels, I assume?
Yep.
Alright, make wooden barrel.
So this number, you always want to have 10 on hand. Just make it 10 for simplicity's sake. Alright, now go to that order. You're on beds right now. It's
conditions?
C? Now you want a condition based on the product. These other ones, add order condition, O, add item condition, A. I don't know what those means. P is condition based on the product. So hit P, product. So right now, if at most there's 10 barrels, this will trigger. That doesn't make any sense. Hit Q. If you have more than 10 barrels, it will trigger. Less than, yes. And then you can change the number itself by hitting N.
Okay, well I don't want to hit N. So it'll, if there's less than 10, they'll build 10?
If it's less than 10, this will trigger.
What'll it trigger?
This order.
How many will it build?
You have the order set for 10. That's why I said there's 2 numbers. You can make it, if it's less than 5, it'll trigger 10 barrels. If it's less than 100, it'll trigger 10 barrels.
Okay. I'm going to leave it at 10. I'm happy with this.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be out of barrels, and I guess we can do that. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that for beds and stuff too.
Yeah, I do that for a lot of things. To the point where I'm starting to wish there was a macro. I guess I could make a macro that was like set all those build orders. Yeah, I could record those keystrokes, right?
I assume so if you're in the right place. So we're gonna C conditions, P. If there's less than 10, they'll build 10.
Yep. I just ate the worst blueberry ever. It's making me nauseous.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Like rotten or sour?
Yeah, that was not a good blueberry.
All of the top of the above?
All of the top.
Oh, I just wanted to hit C there.
In the above.
Product Q. What is the exactly if the amount is exactly 10, they'll do.
Yes. Which is,
if the amount is not 10, that must be
That's weird. Yes. Again, the first time I tried to do this, I wound up with like 786 beds because I did not do it correctly. And they were making beds.
Check my farms are not farming anything. They don't have any seeds. Okay, that's
I think you gotta be able to gather some plants.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. I can do it right here in my fort, actually, I think.
Technically, I guess this is your fort.
I mean, it's all kind of my fort. It sort of depends on...
Everything these eyes see.
Depends on your perspective.
Bizarrest opening. It worked, but...
That's a lot of plants. I might have designated too many plants there.
Although, we need a lot of plants.
That's true, too. I've struck mica.
Why?
I've struck cassiterite.
What did you do?
Who knows? Where's that at? These are the... Where's this at? Where's this happening?
Oh.
I came to zoom down here and it's like, oh, it's because it cracked the cavern.
There it is.
Okay, so here are the... This is where the lava is close to. So we're almost breaking through. That's not my favorite thing. We're going to need to build some traps there. Build mechanism... No.
What?
T. Shift T. And then I'll just do some stonefall traps because I'm lazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I can...
Those always stop all invaders.
They're not bad. Also, I don't have the weapons yet. I need a weapon.
Police Wanwick.
We're gonna put mechanisms on our roster.
I'm gonna do that.
Let's do 20 of those. Because both of our defense strategies require traps.
Yes.
So
I think maybe it's more that any defense strategy requires traps, and we've never had one before. Outside of maybe I'll make a squad later, which turns out is not the greatest defense strategy.
Okay.
Joe gets a little revenge here as one of his ill-built walls starts to annoy Al in a fun turn of play. You know what I've also started to realize, but wonder? I've wondered this before in the past.
What?
Do you have to wall off like your body dumps now?
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
we can't see
I was debating this. Yeah, because they don't lose their minds walking back and forth. Either that or put it way... It matters way more than it used to, I believe. Remember we're on the beach?
That'd be nice. Just let everybody rot on the beach. That would be like a... give them a Viking funeral.
Just drop their bodies into a... Where is my body stockpile?
You could build the... I wonder how much the waves coming in affects, like, construction of stuff. Like, could you construct a coffin on the beach, like, in the surf?
You should find out.
Maybe I will.
Maybe he will. Alright, how's my food doing?
You don't have a lot. You have a taro leaf and an elephant head leaf.
I also have... Don't cook that. Look at all this. Look at all my dog stuff.
Prepared cat intestines.
I also have 248 turkey eggs.
That's pretty good. That's really good.
That's this drop off gave us a lot of animals, a lot of birds.
Well, and your egg laying area is really working out for you. I
actually no, it's not. I wanted to
Oh, is that not where those are coming from? Oh.
What?
I thought that's what you were that's what you built that for. You're trying to create more.
You can throw
turkeys.
nest boxes anywhere and they'll lay eggs and then they'll get collected. The purpose of this room is that if I see someone lay an egg, like I think this unclaimed. Oops. I can real quick. It was a tick I saw, sorry. I can forbid them from grabbing those eggs. It's one way of doing it. Forbid them from grabbing those eggs, and then they'll fertilize them and they'll hatch.
It's a real good tile set. You can tell when you can't tell the difference between an egg and a tick.
It was a big circle. I love this tile set. This is the default tile set I'm using
here.
Can
I point out something that's bugging me? And you can do something with it or not. The fact that your wall is double thick only in one spot in your fort right there.
Oh, is that bugging you, Albert?
Well,
really?
The fact that you didn't continue the thick, like you could have dug that hallway out wider.
All the time. Every fort you've had has had a wall like that.
This isn't my fort. This is your fort.
Yeah, and there it is. Boom. That thing. All right. Real quick. What do I want to put here? Animals, yes. Not food. This stuff, sure. Not corpses. This ammo, sure. Coin, sure. No. Nope. Yes. No. Nope. Nope. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Can you save that as like a preset?
I think with hack you can. Yes.
Okay.
With hack. Do you remember if we have trees?
Yes, we do.
Fruit trees? Okay.
Oh, I don't know about fruit trees. I make no claim to that. But we have loads of trees.
Apparently I'm gathering fruit here. Underneath this... Oh yeah, I was off psyched for mangoes.
Mangoes!
The whole labor thing does continue to be a bit of a problem.
When I was a kid and I went to Mexico, there was, like... We went into one of the smaller towns and there was little kids, like, selling bags of frozen, like... mango juice, like pulp, like it was like a Slurpee kind of thing.
Right.
And I got one like because I was an idiot kid with like idiot kid taste buds. I was like, ew, gross. And I didn't like it.
Fool.
I remember like my dad taking it, like, fine, I'll eat it. And to this day I regret not having enjoyed
To this day,
The
ladies and gentlemen.
experience of like eating cool mango stuff in Mexico. In the Mexican
Albert
heat.
regrets his Albert's squandered youth. Is the subject of this.
I don't know that I could have done it. Like my kid self couldn't. I don't think I would have been able to convince myself to enjoy it. But as an adult, I'm like, man, I want to go back and have some of that mango stuff.
Sunrise, sunset.
Oh no, you can't do that. There's no way to fix that hallway, Joe. Can't be done. It cannot be done without looking.
I can't begin. I'm so happy that this happened. No, not that one. Wrong lever. Wrong lever.
Pull the lever!
I'm so happy that that's annoying you. Our viewers at home, I'm sure, are very happy too. I'm sure many of them have been utterly frustrated with your stupid. Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
Really let it all out there, Joe.
two irons. Whoops.
You could build a wall and then mine out so that it was
Yes,
even.
I could.
Iron. You're gonna have a spear army? That's interesting.
I'm making spears for my traps and to get my weaponsmith some practice.
That's a good idea. Can he make spears out of like wood, or do they have to be?
I was actually just about to ask if I made wooden spears, who would be doing that? I don't know. It's a good question.
Oh, look it up.
I'm kind of I'm not stuck. I've got projects going on, but I've got to sit here a bit and I'm gonna wait until I have labor before I really ramp anything else up.
Yep. Well, we gotta have enough people to really work on our cook stuff. So
I mean, you're right. You were right. I sort of I poo-pooed this challenge as like, it's gonna be more trickier than I expected. Mainly because we're bad at the game.
Yep.
And again, the whole other parts of the fort need to be upkept, which is gonna be interesting. Do I want spear traps or cage traps?
So you can buy wooden spears from elves, but this article seems to think that dwarves don't like to make them.
I mean,
Did you just queue them up for wood spears?
queued up wooden cages.
Okay.
Oops, just hit my mic stand. We're gonna catch some wildlife too. You know, these honeybees might be helpful too. We do have honeybees floating around.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Oh,
They just
can't
float.
fly, Albert. It's physically impossible.
Oh man, I was gonna say something about ants, but I said something about ants last week.
Okay. Oh, look at this honeybee. It's right on the wet white sand. Also, are my fishermen like deep sea fishing? Because that would be awesome. If they reeled in like a marlin one day.
When it like stabbed him.
I mean, okay.
Oh, look at the waves breaking. Did you see that? They got some
Yes.
good surf. Can we get surfing
Remember that
dwarves?
tile? A glass eye. Remember that tile set I showed you that you were like, I can't see anything.
No.
A while ago, it was like a jewel. It looked like stained glass.
Oh, that, yes.
The waves, the set he uploaded to the subreddit was of waves crashing. That looked amazing in that tile set.
Okay.
Why is this guy still horrified? What is happening? Do I have a ghost? Where do I have a ghost?
Don't see
Over here.
one.
Others? Nope, I have giant thrips. A giant sponge!
What's a thrip?
Oh, I have no idea.
Looking that up.
Absolutely no idea.
Oh, they're like, they're creepy bugs. I mean, I guess they're
A huge monster in the form of a thrips. Her chitin is brown, her eyes are black.
Yeah, they look kind of like just messed up ants, but with,
I don't like it.
admired for its prolific breeding.
Is it
Unremarkable
though?
vermin.
Is it really?
All thrips possess legendary skill in climbing. Good for them.
I'm getting
I guess.
uncomfortable discussing this.
You're getting what?
Uncomfortable discussing this. They sound like silverfish.
No, they're again. They look just like ants that are just slightly wrong in the wiki anyway.
Slightly wrong ants.
Maybe just because it's zoomed in and it looks really big, and the abdomen part doesn't come together in this picture. Like it's sort of one. Like it's got the head segment, and then the narrowing of the abdomen is much less pronounced as it is than it is in an ant. So, yeah, I'm gonna look them up in real life if I can type all the letters in the correct order.
Were you looking them up in a simulation just now?
No, I was just looking up the dwarfs. Oh, they do kind of look like silverfish.
Hooray!
this
The worst thing ever.
They're like green silverfish. I guess there's several of them.
Alright, Albert, this time I thought a worm and a slug were eggs.
Great.
A snail. There's a lot of great stuff here. I guess the chickens are scratching it up, is the theory? Like, there's
That
no worms
makes
or slugs
sense.
anywhere else. But over here, they're
me.
like, where? Tick! Snail! Worm slug!
Man, these things... Oh, some of these... Oh! I found a worse one. Oh, the tail! No!
Yes!
Some migrants have arrived. Yeah, the long ones are
maybe.
bad. Like, the shorter the thrip,
some
the more it
labor
looks
going.
normal.
What? How have we never heard of these things?
I don't know, but I googled thrips, and one of the top results is, why do thrips bite humans?
Whoa!
How many? Wow, you got a lot of peeps.
I got a lot of peeps. Anything amazing here? An amazing fisher. Sir, you can continue your fishing.
But he heard about the ocean, and he was like, yeah, I'm in.
Oh man, a fort on the beach?
You've got
I'm in.
got one guy who's like dabbled in some brewing. He watched some of Dan's streams and he was like, bet I could do that.
I don't think I need that. I maybe need another. Alright, here we go. I'm just gonna mass do this. I'm gonna unclick.
Oh no.
Oh wait. Oh. Okay, I gotta remember that. Okay, I'll just go down here then. Never mind.
So they can't fly right? Apparently
These things sound like just horrible.
Their wings
horrible...
are messed up. They're not good, but they can kind of fly, so they... It says, thrips exploit an unusual mechanism, clap and fling, to create lift using an unsteady circulation.
Right.
That is what Wikipedia says. I'm reading it directly from here. This is the real Wikipedia.
What is... So keep track. It's right around now that Al notices his mason needs a crutch.
I do want somebody to come down here and explore this. So they still have this like
plants?
designated to dig. It's a weird. Okay, so we're gonna undesignate this.
What the hell?
I don't know.
I've never seen that before. That's very
It
strange.
didn't know that it was there, so let me designate it.
So it's stuck, but some of it is wall.
Yeah.
That's good. Go down here and do something to this square, so that we can see what's out there.
I guess I can put like dig. We can just dig over here
and see what you got. Cut down one of those trees. Yeah,
that's a good idea. That's a great idea, Joe. I like that idea.
All right.
So this cavern here is going to be where the Hell's Kitchen thing is. We may have to burrow into the.
So you're back to a cavern base, huh?
What?
You're back to a cavern base?
No, this is just where the kitchens are going to be.
Okay. Hell's Cavern. I don't know why that sounded.
I'm gonna crack open the magma. It can't be hell if it's just like, and here we are in a cave.
Right.
Or like here we are in a room that somebody dug.
Some of them were like that.
I haven't. Well, that's according to Dante. That's not like in the Bible or anything. Okay, how's my bituminous cold going? That's okay.
That's a fun word to say.
This thing still needs masonry. I don't know where my masons are.
I think you have like one.
I have two.
Two? Ooh, we have silver.
Promote that task and repeat. We'll get some silver. Yeah, I do have two masons. I don't like. I didn't feel like they've been so busy.
Well, read, I guess. One is healing and one doesn't have a job.
Yeah, there should be some masonry he can do.
Try reading again.
Now he's
I was eating.
Preparing a meal.
Oh, he's your cook too.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it then, I guess. I'll put this guy on masonry. He's also on weaving and cloth making. You know.
Just the everyone's doing everything. It's very confusing to me.
Everybody's not doing anything, but I don't have a lot of dwarves, and...
No, but even if you have a lot of dwarves, you wind up with, like... They can do whatever they did when they came in, and then maybe we'll find some... Do you have anyone on plant gathering, for instance?
I thought we assigned some people to the Charlie work thing. Plant gathering.
I have one... It doesn't look like you used it. I forget what you chose.
Well, here's somebody with no job. So we'll do that.
Find work, bastards. You got time to lean? Why is that guy red?
Current job, pen pasture large animal.
Ooh.
That's probably a child? Or he's the angry...
That's the angry guy. There's another guy that's red.
Stark raving mad, but his happiness is fine.
Oh yeah, well, he's a jolly sort of soul. What about the other red bar across the entire thing?
I don't know what his deal is.
Sweet.
He just isn't a bit like, oh, it's a child. No, it's 33 years old. Well, I'm going to try to put him on the Joe work. It let me designate some work. Okay.
How do you...
Did this thing get built yet? No. How do I what?
No, you didn't just take someone off of something important.
I don't.
Okay. How am I only 1 in 3?
That's an excellent question.
Is it 1 in 3? We had the early one, the initial one died. Okay. Was the second one the books? So
I'm just trying to figure out why
the
mason isn't doing his thing.
They don't like you. When I was
Somebody
cooking,
just do masonry. So you're on like weaving. I don't care about that.
He's looking at his job. He's on it.
Is he? Construct rock table.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So none of the other masons are actually doing anything helpful.
One of them is your cook and one's in the hospital.
Yeah.
Yes, so technically you have one mason.
What do I need to get this guy healthy?
I don't know.
Okay, V to view him, right? And I can hit his see his wounds?
You can hit his wounds.
Right upper leg. He's unconscious.
Yes, I guess.
Can I
think you need a doctor? I forget. I'll look up Dwarven Health. I haven't done this in a while.
Okay. I'm gonna look at my mason's workshop and see what so I've got rock table and rock throne that I'm trying to... That's fine. You know what? I do want those things to get built.
Whoa.
Okay. Is this, that's sand. I don't want to make bedrooms there. There's jet. That's pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and dig out some bedroom area here. And start trying to make everybody happy. I
would turn on all... Someone turn on all the... Hello. Have someone with all the doctor things turned on. And just... That might help.
Okay. Looking at that right now. So, doctoring...
Maybe some crutches, maybe some splints.
Somebody who's not doing anything else real important, it seems like. That guy's on 10 for plant processing. And then he's also got animal care, which I don't care about. I'm going to toggle that off. You're my doctor now, I guess.
I mean, the doctor's like he can be a part-time. He can be like an old-timey country doctor.
That's fair. I'll give one of these Joe Works the doctor stuff, too. Maybe they'll help now.
Are those all toggled on? I couldn't see.
Yes. Carpenter cancels suture, need thread. Interesting. Let's see what we need to make thread. I'm going to change my... is it Shift Z for zoom? Zoom? No?
What?
Shift H for hotkey. Right. I'm going to make this my...
oh, because you get popping up to the top?
Zoom here, yeah.
Speaking of zooming, you could probably zoom in.
Okay. Ah, here I am. There goes my crazy guy. He's still mad about something.
He will be until he, I guess, drops dead.
The residency petition of the human spearman has been ignored. Yeah, good.
Yay, that!
Do we have... So we need weave cloth plant thread. I don't see. If I process plants, does that make thread? Spin thread.
Nope. Okay, we've been over this before. Processed plants will turn pigtails into threads.
Right.
Spin thread will take wool that you get by shearing an animal and turn it into thread.
And I don't think I have any shearable animals, but let's check. Baby llama, can that be doesn't seem to be able to be sheared.
Oh, can you see it in here?
I don't know, actually. Maybe not.
I don't know if you can.
What does available mean? Unavailable.
For,
pets?
Yeah. What?
I'm going to slaughter one of these horses.
Great. Followed everything that just happened.
I don't need any horses. Kittens, we got a bunch of kittens.
I often just throw shear on repeat for fun to see if anything happens. The off chance I have. Sometimes, I mean, obviously sometimes I know I have wool animals, but sometimes I don't.
But that's not a command from...
The there it is, workshop.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Cancel suture needs thread.
Yep.
So that's our...
That's going to get one of your masons possibly back up and running.
Clothier... Yeah, I know.
That happened fast. You guys' metabolism is very high.
Did it? I think we've just been running for a bit. I think I was going to have my bedrooms on that level, but here we are anyway.
Where we are anyway.
I don't know, actually. So I might want to, for the sake of being able to buy stuff for food, I saw some stuff down here that I didn't do anything with. There was some gems. There's that. I thought I saw more in one of these that I could mine out. I guess I could just dig around. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's see what this layer will give me.
Da-na-na. I have to go stop Penny from eating my pillow. I'll be right back.
Exploratory dig out there. There's so many Z levels here. I actually paused while you were gone, Joe, because I wanted to show you. He did end up doing something with the thread because now he's canceling immobilize break because he needs a splint. So we're gonna JMQ a splint, I guess.
Out of gold. Oh.
I don't think I have any gold. I could make a silver splint possibly.
Sounds like the worst fantasy book.
The silver splint.
Hello.
Have you been listening to that Eye of Argon podcast?
No, again, I don't have any skin in that game. Like, I don't have no opinion about that book. Railing on something that I hate, yes, good.
Well, it's kind of like when, you know, somebody reviews, like, The Room.
Yeah, I guess it's got that. I don't have. Again, it hasn't though. I don't know anything about that book.
Okay, we're gonna smelt some hematite ore. I put that at the promote and repeat. Okay, and then we can start. So I've got down here. I'm gonna go ahead and build. Hey, weapons. Is that a furnace? Is that under E? No, Metalsmith's Forge. Here it is.
I didn't. Okay. Again, you're not using your magma, but that's fine.
I'm not even to the magma really yet. I kind of am. And we'll make that out of jet. I'm not doing any wooden or rock blocks like I normally do.
Yes. My rock block usage has also been curtailed.
I'm not even seeing these petitions. Oh, here they're digging my circle.
Woo! And someone has become a cook. The same guy who was my cook.
Yeah, where is he at, by the way?
Is he just
not on the beach. That's the main thing.
Check. Not that happens in my turn. Spoilers, but it happens in my turn.
Alright, unpause. Cancel suture. Oh, he does still need thread, so the thread thing didn't go away. I'd love a caravan right around now. How's our... Are we
I didn't get any trading during my turn.
Yeah, I know. But we got prickleberries. We can grow ratweed. That does the cloth, right?
I don't...
You can do... No,
I will look it up. I will look it up. I'm not positive.
We're making all those wooden scepters. Do you remember that? How many wooden scepters do we have now?
How many wooden scepters do we have?
33 of 100.
Ratweed is an inferior crop on the level of muckroots and prickleberries. It can be eaten raw, cooked, or made into sewer brew. That's interesting. Why is it inferior?
Well, I have prickleberries and ratweed available, so I'm just going to grow both of those. Because that's all I've got.
What the hell's going on? You all wanted to hear more about the clap and hop technique, right? We're going to get back to that. And Joe gets into some bees.
Using an unsteady circulation pattern with transient vortices near the wings. Which just means, I can only imagine it just means that they look wrong when they fly. They're just like flopping all over the place in the air. And I'm like, no, I don't need to hear about this. Oh.
And then I will make a thrip. I don't really know what I'm doing here, but we'll try. Yeah, you can be a crafter too.
Many species can exponentially increase in population size and form large swarms because of a lack of natural predators coupled with their ability to reproduce asexually.
No. This is wrong. Whatever you're saying right now is wrong. This is just a wrong being that does not deserve... This is no. I got a possession. What if it'll be a paragon, Albert?
Okay. I'll let... You can make whoever you want a paragon in this one, Joe. I'm cool. Okay.
I mean, you were cool with that before, too.
Yes, that actually...
You're so angry at me for not making paragons and doing crazy things like making weapons. It's nice not to be... How does it feel no longer being the undefeated champion of Joe vs. Al?
I'm thinking about clap and fling right now, so I don't...
Do they... What the hell does that mean?
There's diagrams here that I'm looking at, so there's the... Clap really 1, wings close over back. Clap 2, leading edges touch. Wing rotates around a leading edge, vortices form. Clap 3, trailing edges close, vortices shed, wings close, giving thrust.
Well, this is gonna be a terrible...
And then there's fling 1, fling 2, and fling 3. I don't get it.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
The fact that they can reproduce asexually is not nice. I'm gonna look at your screen now because I'm done reading about thrips.
Really? You don't want to get into more thrip, hot thrippy action?
I'm not. I mean, kinda, but no. No.
Fair
I just realized to level up the cooks that we want to make, we're gonna have to have like a lot of food. So we're gonna have to get our farming game going.
Just realized that now.
Well, yeah, kind of.
I mean, sorry, that was mean. I didn't mean to laugh.
Well, I mean the raw materials for food, so we'll either have to have like a lot.
Yes, there's a lot that goes into having. Yes, you are correct. Maize.
I guess you could level them up one at a time, but that wouldn't be like.
And then keep them alive.
Yeah.
I mean, there's different. Yeah. This is gonna be a thing. It turns out this is a challenge. What the hell are prickleberries? Whatever. Make prickleberries. Hopefully you can eat that. And then like potash, that's gonna be important. Or animal husbandry is going to be important. Or honeybee making is going to be... Oh, speaking of.
Yeah, potash is definitely important, I think.
My finest bee worker. No, not him. You. Hang on. First you're a hauler, then you're a bee worker, then you're not a hauler. Boop. Alright, let's... Hey! A Limonite amulet!
That's
let's
not
check
like
it
the
out.
worst, I guess. It's better than that cat leather headscarf.
Listen. It's of the highest quality. It's encircled with bands of limonite, cabochons.
There's no
and
images? You know what? I take
limonite.
it back. It's not better than the stupid cat
That's
leather.
terrible, and I hate it.
The cat leather scarf at least had, like, cat leather and dog leather in it.
Yes, that was a terrible... terrible...
What is he doing to the wall there? Is he deconstructing the wall, or... Like,
I don't know. There was some wood there. Or maybe there's a tree in the way?
it looks weird on my
Why
screen.
Does that wall look... Yeah, no, it does. You're right. No, it doesn't anymore. It's just drawn wrong.
Okay.
I'm
not bad, I'm just drawn that way.
Wow, really?
No, that was a quote from Roger Rabbit. I'm a real life person.
Oh! I guess... Oh, rock hives. I can make rock hives. I thought it was stone hives.
Rock hives! Bumblebees! Honeybees!
Alright, how do I want to do this? Build a trap. Have you ever done the upright spears?
I don't think so.
They're pretty fun.
So they just, like, step on them like nails or whatever?
No, you can then attach mechanisms to raise and lower them. And so as they walk along, you keep shooting them up and retracting them and shooting them up and retracting them.
Can you make the mechanism just cycle constantly?
You put a lever somewhere crowded and just hit repeat on pull a lever.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
They just go to town. Every dwarf that passes by either retracts the spears out of them or puts it into them. Do I want to make a dining hall? A better hall? Yeah, I do. This is kind of bunk.
So it does require... Like, I like the idea of traps that don't require a lot of dwarvian intervention.
I like torturing anyone who comes into my fort.
What are you doing?
Fancy I'm getting. I'm getting super fancy with my dining hall.
Uh-huh. I'm sure the dwarves are gonna love that, like, those rounded off corners.
Yep. It's gonna... The dwarves will appreciate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 8? Is that in the center? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's fine. You do that.
What now?
Shh. We're gonna have a door. It's gonna be down here, just to throw people off. But directly into the kitchen so they can go grab some booze and food and then hang out. This guy's still horrified? What are you horrified from, Kel Musbit?
You could look at him.
You and I are just some simpatico.
I mean, no, that's just, like, literally the only way you're gonna find out.
There he is. Zoom.
He hates... He's horrified by the endless meeting.
Art is life. He's horrified after seeing Cotton's dead body. That's gone. Okay, so I think he was close to someone who got trampled by the were-mammoth. He was annoyed dwelling upon being caught in the rain. Satisfied remembering work? Okay. Okay.
He is weak, susceptible to disease, and very quick to tire?
But he has an iron will and a great kinesthetic sense.
I'm so like, what does that mean? Like,
he was disillusioned after being forced to endure the decay of a child.
Yeah?
I'm just gonna back away from that now. I gotta make some goblets.
What?
Forgot about goblets.
Oh, yeah, yeah. A slick metal goblet. What is a slick metal goblet?
There are, we've done this before, not done this before, but discussed. There are metals that you can only really find in, like, adventure mode? I'm doing it. I'm going glass furnace. I don't know why. No, I'm not. It's gonna throw everything off. Just make some mugs. Just make some rock mugs. That'll be fine. Don't go crazy, Joe. Eye on the prize. Eye on the prize, Albert.
Yep.
Eye on the prize, it's the thrill of the fight.
Are you? Did you ever end up seeing that Creed movie?
No, I did not.
I didn't either. I heard a lot of good things about it.
I'm astounded that in the sequel he fights
Ivan Drago's son.
Ivan Drago's son. Yes, that's crazy.
They went right to Rocky IV. They were like, we're gonna forget about all the other nonsense. We're gonna go to the good one. And they actually got what's his face back.
Yeah.
Sharknado 5 couldn't get him back, but boy, they got him for Creed 2.
What's Hive?
What is a hive? I think it's Alt H.
Alt H. There it is. Maybe we could put these in. I think I can put these in my fort.
You can.
I think it'll work. I mean, in my fort.
I mean, your dwarves will get stung.
Not in my fort, within my walls.
In my fort there are some honeybees. Oh, some honeybees.
And then some cage traps, because I need that food. I'm gonna start trying to train things. I forget how to do cage traps. Cage traps? Cage traps. Let's see what we can catch. I hope we catch mammoths. That would make me a happy dwarf player.
Yes. And then you can eat them, I guess.
Yeah.
Did they... Oh, they linked it up.
No, they just are building it still, I think.
Needs furniture.
10 spears in there.
Oh, do they just keep adding spears? Like, how many spears total do you get?
When you build it, you can tell them how many to add. I put 10 in each of those.
Nice.
Quick tip. If you got a good weaponsmith, you can make some spears. You can make one of those traps, and you've got 10 items, basically, that the dwarves will be like, oh, that's nice, I like it. They have a decent chance of seeing something they like as they walk by.
Alright. Another cool tip. They don't have the... they're not on the hedonism treadmill either, are they?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta make sure all of my stuff is in planning mode, because that's how the macro is written.
Should we explain the hedonism treadmill?
Sure, Albert.
Or the hedonic treadmill, I mean, is what it's called.
Yes, I think it's very important that you talk about that a lot right now.
The hedonic treadmill is the idea that, like, no matter how good things get, people will always, like, be about the same level of as unhappy with their lives. Like, you could give everybody $1 billion, and ignoring, like, all of the actual economic consequences of doing that, you know, that would hurt the economy. Like, literally, if you were as happy as you thought you could be with $1 billion, after, like, you know, about a year, you'd just be like, well, I mean, my life is still not perfect, so...
Yeah.
And you'd be sad again.
Turns out there's just stuff that happens. And it's annoying.
And we have a name for it.
It's called the hedonism treadmill. You, sir, are now just... Clear everything. Clear all labors. Clear custom profession name. You are my smoother.
Smooth.
That he is, folks. That he is. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Unless, of course, you watch the Rocky movies. Then you're happy.
No, only Rocky 4. The rest of them...
one is... I hate
just
that.
drown.
The rest of them just drown?
Yeah.
What?
I said they can just drown.
Is that like a thing we're saying now?
That's the thing that I'm saying at this exact moment. Why you gotta give me a hard time?
What the hell does that mean?
I don't care about them is what they mean. What it means.
They mean? I've never heard that phrase before.
I'm inventing it. This is Albert the trendsetter.
I don't think you have the clout to invent the
I'm
phrase.
on the bleeding edge of the English language, sir. I'm out here in the chaos, crafting order.
Oh, these guys died. Al's dwarf therapist gives me a headache.
Metalsmithing, not there. Let's see, do I have anybody who I can put on metalsmithing? What is this guy doing? Oh, he's my mason. I've been doing nothing but masonry. Why is he? I guess he's working on my rock tables and stuff. I want a metalsmith. Pretty bad. I want a weaponsmith. Really. I don't have anybody who's at all proficient at that. Let's see. That's my brewer. Don't want him doing that. That is my miner. No. That is a farmer. Maybe he could do it. That guy is on diagnosis and woodcrafting and carpentry. Really rather not have him there. This guy... butchery, tanning, and hunting. You're on my weaponsmith. And armoring. And actually just all of this stuff, I think?
Yay!
Maybe not metal crafting? I think that's a different skill.
Yay!
Ah, drink. Oh, my wife just came into the room to inform me that I left a Tupperware bowl of soup in the microwave overnight. Oh. So that's my life. Did they ever get down here to look at the cavern?
Whoa!
I need to hit a zoom down here. Okay. They didn't. It doesn't seem... Oh, no, they did. Okay, they got some of that.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was very weird. Huh. I thought some of this magma was up higher? Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah, so it's... We can dig over to here. That's all warm stone.
Now, is it in, or is it under, or is it on?
It doesn't matter. We're gonna...
It doesn't matter!
It doesn't matter to me.
Nothing
really matters to me. What's the last word of that song, Joe?
Can see. Blows.
Yes. Joe was disappointed that he didn't know the name of that song. The last word of that song. Crap.
Words! You just made yourself sound so smart.
I'm disappointed I don't know how to talk.
That backfired.
That's fine. Alright, we've got a zoom for here. That's my F2 zoom. I don't think I'm actually going to be on that area.
A lot with that.
That doesn't seem to be my main thing. Well, I hit there, and it seemed kind of important at the time. I'm going to change that to my bedrooms when I get there. Here we go. Oh, they've dug those out, too. Make that my F2 zoom. And I have not updated my INI file like you showed me, Joe, so I'm just doing this manually.
What?
My INI file for placement. For, like, macros. I had a bed macro.
I don't know how to do that.
Yes, you do. You showed me last week. For the speed of the macro?
Oh, the speed, yes. Oh, I see. You have the macro, but you haven't done that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I thought you were talking about bringing your macros over, which would be incredibly handy. They gotta be there somewhere, right?
Yes, I think it's in like the DF hack folder instead of
you created a masterpiece papaya wood scepter.
Yeah, they're gonna love it when they send the caravan around.
Now, is that list for next time? How do they know what they're gonna want next time?
I don't know. Maybe they won't, Joe. I'm gonna still try to sell them all these scepters that I made.
I'm always baffled by that screen because it's like, here's what we want. I mean, I guess you can be like, okay, I have this, I can bring it out to the depot now.
You're baffled by it, but you're just like, well, I'm not gonna like try to do anything with that or anything.
No, doesn't make any sense to me because they're not gonna be like, well, next time.
We've got a reindeer bowl.
Nothing's been slaughtered that you designated, I don't think.
Okay, well maybe what's my butcher doing?
Question marks everywhere. He is hauling goods and smelting things.
Okay, he's also hunting. I'm gonna take him off of hunting because I don't care about that. He can keep smelting
kind of
things.
Like, I mean, that's kind of, whoa. It's kind of like butchering, like really easy hunting. Maybe that's what he thinks he's doing.
Maybe. All right, he's dead. We need to build a coffin. Construct rock coffin. We'll get 5. Let's put it on our conditions. If it's less than, how do I just put 5? I want to change the number. Okay. And I don't have any yet. I think I might build another mason's workshop if I can get a mason to do anything. Still need masonry on this smelter. Is there a mason that I can take off of other stuff? Because I'm annoyed with other stuff not getting done. This guy is... like, I don't...
He's making chairs. He's doing actual masonry work.
Okay, that's fair. I do have a lot of stuff queued up.
Yes.
How many of the... so I've got 9 of 20 beds. Got the rock thrones. He's working on all that. We got the rock mechanisms. Which I guess that tells us we definitely do have a mechanic's workshop.
Yes, that's the best way to figure that out.
Let's go down here and... are they not digging this yet? That's actually further in than I was thinking that it was.
Where are you?
That's not what I thought it was. Spring has arrived. Springtime for Hitler.
And Germany.
No doubt this will be... the clip of me singing that will be pulled to bear when the internet decides that I'm a Nazi. Because that's what happens today.
There goes that guy. Doot.
What is going on? Oh no. Oh no.
I have no idea. I don't know what's happening. That was really confusing.
Let's go down. Down.
Down. I don't know where you're trying to dig those walls out. I have no idea where that is.
That's so weird. I thought it was right, like, out here?
I'm so confused.
Alright, so if we go down one and then another one, we can just dig a channel, I guess, like a big old channel.
Like a channel?
The charnel? I just need there to be an open lava pit. It doesn't even matter, like, for the cooking. I just need an open lava pit to be here for the concept that I'm working on. Cancels bring crutch, need crutch. Oh, that reminds me, on my practice fort, I have, like... they came through, the caravan came through and like, we want some crutches. So they just completed the build 100 crutches thing that I had set up for them. What were you saying about question marks?
What?
The chickens are confused. The dogs are confused. A lot of confusion happening with my animals.
N. You even have a bookkeeper. Never mind.
Yeah. Did you want me to make a bookkeeper?
Just saying that your
your
counts are all over the damn place. You have no idea how much stuff you have.
I have some idea.
It would be great if DF Hack reflected that. And when you put
Raw
these
adamantine, praise the there we go. This is what I need. So this
put these orders in. It was just
lava
like
somewhere.
I don't know. I think we made 10. Randomized how many they actually made. Show me this lava sea.
I'm looking for it. I don't know what they did. I don't know where the. This is raw adamantine. Like they found it up here.
I don't know. This has been amazing though. Do you know what adamantine looks like?
No.
What the hell are we doing?
This? I wasn't not looking for adamantine. I can tell you that.
You were not looking for adamantine?
I wasn't really. No. Looking for lava.
This is amazing. Ooh.
Well, they've built a bunch of these beds.
Yay! You have bedrooms.
How's the beds going? Yeah. I can designate them.
Woo! Bedrooms.
Are you watching any good TV lately, Joe?
Started The Man in the High Tower.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
enjoyable, but I feel like it's gonna not go anywhere and anger me. Have you watched or heard of it, or do you know the
I've
concept?
heard of it. I haven't heard of people being completely blown away.
I mean, it's good. It's well produced, but they have this cool concept of these films that show alternate, like, Japan won the war, America won the war, like, and someone's trying to figure out the timeline that is least deadly, I guess you could say, or at least crappy, which is a really neat concept. But meanwhile, I'm like watching, you know, a Japanese guy divorce his wife and like someone try and struggle with. It's like, now we're gonna deal with the characters. I'm like, I don't give a crap about these characters. I wanted to hear about this concept, and then like 3 episodes will go by of character, and then finally they go back to the concept. And it's annoying. I feel like they're just keep
switching
it out.
timelines. Is that what's going on?
So one guy has started to sort of, yeah.
That sounds very Philip K. Dick.
It's very Philip K. Dick. It reminds me of Fringe, to be honest, because I feel like I'm going to get really sucked in.
And then be annoyed when it's not what you want?
Yes. I don't know why this section's so short, but Joe lays out a dining room. Alright.
All those dwarven children, are they all in coffins? Did you make those coffins available to be buried in?
I did.
Okay.
They're all in here. Kid. It's like 2 open coffins, just waiting.
The fact that it was like a child predating, you know, giant mammoth is also like maybe not the best.
I don't know that he was going directly after the children. I think he was just kind of like, "Hey, what's happening? Someone went berserk. Why did you go berserk, sir?"
Well, let's look at him and find out.
For some reason, I popped up here. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know what's happening.
Cog.
Zoom to that. Oh my god!
What's up?
Why is he out here? Why did you go berserk?
He got hurt? Or maybe because he's trying to punch some stuff is why
That's why he got hurt. I can't view his status. This is all I get for his status.
What if you go through the U menu? Or the...
I nod Rakka's cock. I got you. I nod. Where are you at? Oh, my pop filter's in the way.
Get cute.
Where is he? Oh, I don't know what that means.
Is he an other? Yeah, there he is.
Oh, once he goes berserk, he's no longer my... That's why I can't view him. That's why I can just see this. He's just gone.
Are you sure he didn't just show up? Like, is this Jonah? He got vomited up from the whale and he's like, you got 40 days in Joe's fort, shall be destroyed. You better get out the sackcloth and ashes,
yeah, no,
Joe.
I had him. He's right here. He was my cook, so that's great. The pressure was too much for him. Okay! What the hell was that? What was that?
I don't know.
Why did my cook go crazy? Alright, adding a different cook. And now I can't even look it up. I can't figure out why he went crazy.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
was slowly stewing that whole time. Maybe I can see his relatives? No.
The only thing that can cause it is, like, if they can't do a strange mood, if their strange mood is canceled, or if they're forced to stay awake for over 6 months.
I kept getting things saying he was tired.
If a dwarf is forced to stay awake for over 6 months, very drowsy for a month and a half.
Yeah, I got those warnings, but I don't know what was going on.
Well, apparently he was just, like, stuck out on the beach?
Maybe? He's not... No, he's coming in, I guess. He's gone now. I think he's dead.
I
don't know. He was just out on the moors calling out for Heathcliff. That was friggin' weird.
I haven't read that book. I keep
What's
trying
this guy?
to.
Oh, I never got through it. Oh, it's his mangled corpse. Okay.
Do you think it's, like, better for, like, girls? Do you think that they enjoy it more?
I have no idea. I couldn't get through it, so I have no idea.
He was just, like... There was the guy, like, going on about his dogs and stuff in the first chapter, and I really wanted to muster up the energy, but I could not.
Maybe it's a good book for you to read now.
Maybe? I am almost into new book territory. I'm thinking about trying to continue rereading Moby Dick.
I need more ore.
I read about like the first quarter of it again, and then got distracted by other books. It's a good book.
What does limonite give us?
I'll look it up. That's an ore of iron.
Armor. Oh, good. I don't know where I'm getting any of this stuff. Should probably figure that out.
For metalsmithing purposes, it is identical to magnetite and hematite.
Oh, here's some hematite. Alright, I'll just auto-mine this.
You're coming close to the end of your time here.
I saw that.
I was having so much fun, I completely forgot to even look until just now, so that's a good sign.
That is a good sign. Hopefully our viewers feel the same. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna maybe design a bit of an eating area here, and then call it.
Have you actually built these tables, or is this just like a I'm gonna build these tables?
This is planning mode.
Okay, I know that you can do planning mode, but I didn't know if you actually. Do you have any tables built?
Yeah, I've got them queued up in my.
Okay.
If I drop below 5 tables, they'll make more tables. I think I have that set up anyway.
That is a cool thing. I have not figured that out yet.
I can walk you through it on your turn.
Okay.
Do I have chairs though? Tables? Nope. Don't have chairs for some reason. It's making a lot of, or maybe I... Perhaps I had it and I hit freaking R because I thought I was typing in the stupid search for the things thing.
The search for the things thing!
And I guess that's gonna do it for me.
Alright.
I think we had a lot of fun here. We learned a bit.
We found out about...
We learned about true loves.
We're gonna dig through into your thing?
Why? It's the worst. Real quick, I'm not gonna remember this next time. I'm gonna designate these bedrooms. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. And then say goodbye. Thrips. I don't even know. A crutch sort of maybe gets built. Hooray!
Alright, let's make weapons and ammunition, iron,
or lost or something. Maybe I just read the short story and then be done with it, or the book, or whatever it is. Everything!
Have you ever read Philip K. Dick's, what is it called? The Exegesis of Philip K. Dick?
I've only read one Philip K. Dick book.
Where he just, like, talks about, oh, here's more bedrooms I decided to build last time. Let's cancel this. This fort is all over the place, guys.
What's happening?
I have to think that there are other Dwarf Fortress players out there like me that aren't the best. Like, they have a handle on sort of how the game works, but they're not like the people on the forums who are just like, here's my fort where, like, I have to continue thinking that could be the case.
I have to believe.
That I'm not just like the lowest of the low Dwarf Fortress player.
20 dwarves and you have to have 50 bedrooms being carved.
There's more gonna show up. If I don't do it now, then they'll be like, oh, we're gonna...
Yes, sorry, you're right.
I'm gonna forget. I know my limitations, sir.
You should dig through that wall to the north of your hospital.
I am not dumb enough to do that this time.
Oh boy, ratweed. To be fair, I also grow ratweed. I don't know why it's inferior outside of its name. I bet if it was
I
called
think it just
awesome
doesn't produce
weed,
as good a food.
Awesome sauce. They would be like, wow, I love this.
All right, let's make some stockpiles here. So we're smelting iron, so we're gonna make a bar block stockpile and put some metal bars in here.
Woo!
They're robot bars, Joe.
Robot bars.
I have the right to bar arms.
Robots in disguise. I've never made
Okay,
metal
we don't
blocks.
want metal blocks,
I don't
no.
understand the point of that. I guess you can have like an iron workshop?
No, I mean, you can build things out of, like, metal blocks, but that seems like you need to
like
have a lot of metal for that.
Stuff?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I just do?
Let's see, there's nothing to catch in the northern swamps. Cancels bring crutch, need crutch. Where's my crutch at?
I don't know. It's not getting built.
It's at the top of the order. So that seems like it'd be a craftsdwarf's workshop thing.
Or a carpenter if it's wood.
Maybe it's a smelter and they're like, oh, well, we can't do that. We don't have a smelter. Mason's workshop. Oh, we're gonna go ahead and make this a tomb.
No.
Wait, no. Free tomb? Used for burial, yes. Do not allow pets. Oh, they've already got him laid to rest, so that's nice.
Oh. Where? What? Oh. What?
Oh, I forgot some of my workshops are up here. Wooden scepter, rock mechanisms, rock beds. Why is that not the top of the priority?
I don't know.
Promote. Make that wooden crutch.
Make that crutch.
Yeah, these giant flies coming in here. So we're working on iron battle axes, which, oh, we're out of meal stuff. Who's my butcher again? Did any of my stuff get butchered?
I've
Like
not
in the entire
seen anything
time
get butchered, no.
that I've been here? I designated them at the beginning of my turn. I'm like, where's my butchery? Why isn't butcher happening? Where? I can't find it. There it is. Dagnabbit. All right. Put all these guys on butchery. These are Joe work things. Do I have a butcher workshop?
Oh, that's interesting.
A butchery?
A butcher? Is this known?
Yeah, some people might call it that.
I don't think. I mean,
I don't, actually.
Wow.
There's a little pro tip for you new Dwarf Fortress players. You need a butcher's workshop to make butchery happen.
Huh. I didn't even catch that. I just thought your dwarves were overworked.
Well, that's because your tile set is terrible, Joe.
Yes. Because you have an absolute spot-on awareness of where all of your dwarfs' workshops are and what you have built because you're using this tile set you know so well. You said you were confused at the start of my turn, which is that a goblin with a big sword?
I don't think so, but let's check. Maybe it's the fly that's been bothering. That's an elf swordsman.
It's an elf swordsman. Okie dokie.
Kill it! Okay. Well, they're calling the metal in here, which is nice.
They are.
Did they do my iron swords? Iron battle axes. Let's see. There he goes with working with that iron. Cancels bring crutch, need crutch. Are we out of... We're not out of wood. We got wood, plenty of wood.
Where are these people being frightened from? Are they just trying to work outside with like a giant... Cancels drink, giant fly.
Yeah, right around here.
I mean, it's a fly. You can... There are other places it could be.
That's where the frightening happened. I zoomed to where it happened, and it was like, that's it.
Okay.
I wanted to see where this was. So I don't know what's going on with the mine here. Some freaky stuff
I don't know what's going on.
going on. This is where I broke through.
Uh-huh.
There is some lava there.
Yeah. But you don't like that lava.
I want this lava.
Which is fine. I have no idea what your miner's doing. You possibly have another layer of bedroom
I
somewhere.
have a creepy crawler right there.
Yes. No
I can
thrifts,
designate it higher, I guess.
It seems like the... Well, yeah, that's true.
What's your, what were you
The
saying,
animal, the fauna and flora seem to be, or at least the fauna anyway, seem to be a little randomized. I don't know. Do you have any thrifts?
I haven't seen any thrips. Maybe those are the giant flies?
I don't have giant flies.
Maybe your tile set messed them up?
Yes, that must. Let's keep blaming my tile set. What are your miners doing?
There's a lot of remember all those bedrooms I designated?
Yeah, they still being... Remember what I told you? That that cage trap hasn't been built yet. Big plans in Albert's Fort. It's about time to... Well, we're at least jabbered for a bit at the beginning.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to know why they're not building these crutches.
Where's your cat carpentry workshop?
He's right here. It's at the top.
The guy's working on the one on the right. It's bed.
Oh, I built several of them.
Yes.
There's the butcher's workshop. It's waiting for construction. Needs butchery and small animal something. All right. There's Crutch up there. Get that Crutch. Is that the... Did I get... Oh, he's got... Cancel that task.
I think it says he just built the crutch. Maybe.
Oh, did he?
I don't know.
I want to get this guy in the bed on his feet again. I think that would be a W. Cancels, bring Crutch, need Crutch. Magma Crab has given birth to twins. Nice. Where's my Crutch at? I'm going to destroy... Cancel the beds.
No, because there's two queued up in the other workshops. Just manually put one into the workshop that guy's standing in.
Okay.
Very bottom.
And then promote.
Yes. Nope, he ran away. It's like nuts to your crutch.
I could build my wood stockpile a little closer to where he's at.
Yes, that's the key to efficiency in your fort. That's what's holding...
It kind of is.
Not the 8,000 bedrooms that are...
I'm not saying those aren't a problem, too.
Well, now you're gonna... Alright.
Where are my miners at?
Well, you designated the channel to be larger, higher up now, so they should be doing the channel.
I hope so. Where are they? Is
One's
anybody mining?
One is cleaning and one is making...
Alright, I'm taking one of you... This guy who's level 19, you are only mining now.
Yay.
Level 20 miners will be pretty cool to have.
Yes. Yes.
Get that crutch built! Build that crutch! He went to this one!
That's okay, you still have crutch lined up first there.
Okay,
all of them have crutch lined up first. Will Albert build a crutch? I think he finished the crutch and then grabbed more wood. To make whatever was next on the list. I think you have a crutch.
Cancels Fireforge battle iron battle axe, needs 1 iron bars. Cancels bring crutch, need crutch.
Come on, baby.
What is he doing?
That guy's hauling a bed.
Hey, the stray horse has been slaughtered, so that's nice.
Hey! Alright, that's a win too. I think the crutch is built, but you don't have enough people to carry it. That guy's making more beds. That guy's bringing wood to the wood shop. Wood stockpile. That guy's...
We're slaughtering all of our animals now.
Animals, yeah.
Hey! Mayfall Holy Medal has been appointed to the position of Baron, because that's where she at.
Well, folks, that's gonna do it for this round.
No, I gotta find Mayfall.
Is she even one of yours? Oh, there she's at the bottom. She's a child.
She's playing in the magma fields. No, she's not. Wait a minute. Now I'm confused.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Oh, that's Mayfall Dip.
Was it a... Oh, wait, okay. Where's our other Mayfall? Is it a different Mayfall?
I don't know what's... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I don't know what that meant. Maybe someone died and that transferred.
We only have
Maybe the
Mayfall.
current Baroness of whatever died in the cavern, and then that caused the air to become... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Go to your dead. Hit you. Dead, missing. Nope.
It's just Zahn and Aiton who...
I don't know. Someone might be able to tell us. Others?
That's something I would like to hear in the comments, but I guess that's...
Maybe that's just like general...
That's it.
Chit-chat
for us. That's all I've got.
I really want to see this crutch game.
Well, yeah, I do too. You said I had to wrap it up.
You do.
I don't know why he keeps canceling the crutch. Should I make like a crutch stockpile?
I think the crutch... Hit K and look at your carpenter's workshop. Should be the center of the workshop. Nope. Oh. Okay, I don't know where the crutch would be.
Would it be on... Would I be able to see it in stocks?
If you had someone actually counting what you have, yes.
What would it be under?
Crutches? I don't know.
Yeah, none.
Okay. Good night.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this, don't forget to click the like on the YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys next time with more Joe vs. Al in Dwarf Fortress.
Bye.
Bye. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you like the things that we make, you should consider becoming a patron over on patreon.com. There should be a link up on your screen right now or in the description of this video. Click it, go to Patreon, and help us make awesome stuff.